One Piece has finally started covering the events of the God Valley, and fans are incredibly excited to see it all unfold. God Valley was first introduced to the fans nearly 4 years ago, and, ever since then, it has stayed incredibly important in the story. Fans have been waiting to witness a God Valley flashback for years, and now, finally, they have one in front of their eyes. The God Valley flashback looks like it is going to be focused on in great detail in the upcoming chapters of One Piece, and that only means Oda is going to deliver some legendary chapters moving forward. Among the many incredible things that happen in God Valley, there appears to be an incredible amount of treasure present ripe for the taking. This treasure is not just any other treasure, but possibly some of the most overpowered devil fruits that could end up in some very interesting hands at the end of the God Valley incident. The native hunting games on God Valley. As seen in One Piece chapter 1095, the native hunting games finally begin in God Valley. The native hunting games, as the name suggests, see the celestial dragons take up an island that is unaffiliated with the world government every 3 years. Then, they turn every single civilian present on the island into their targets, and decide to hunt them down. This turns into a big competition, and the one who hunts them all down is the one who becomes the victor. This is a barbaric practice, and everyone other than the celestial dragons despises. In One Piece chapter 1095, the king of God Valley vehemently argued against it. However, he was slain immediately afterwards. Interestingly, in the previous chapter, when the event of the native hunting games was announced, there were quite a lot of treasure boxes behind the announcer. These treasure boxes look really similar to the one that Luffy ate the Gomu Gomu no Mi out of. Furthermore, when one thinks about it, winning the native hunting games should have some rewards. There should be ample rewards for first place, second place, and other positions as well. Otherwise, the native hunting games would be quite pointless. Fans can be absolutely certain that these games were played with some sort of reward in mind. The rewards for the hunt. While there can be many rewards that the celestial dragons might get for hunting down the population of a country, there is only one that is considered to be the grandest of all, and they are devil fruits. The devil fruits itself are known as treasures of the sea. The fact that they are believed to be incredibly expensive and, at the same time, rare, just goes to show that they would be perfect rewards for winning a competition such as this one. Furthermore, merely giving riches to the celestial dragons would simply be underwhelming, given that they already are incredibly rich to begin with. Fans should also take into consideration the fact that some celestial dragons get their hands on devil fruits that they then feed to their slaves. Fans have seen this happen on multiple occasions in the past, and, perhaps, these devil fruits are acquired in a similar manner, or the mightiest of them are saved for a competition such as this one. It is entirely possible that for winning the native hunting games on God Valley, the contenders are given rewards in the form of devil fruits, and these fruits would then be some of the strongest to exist in the One Piece world. Of course, if that is indeed the case, then it will also tie well with many other interesting things that are about to happen in God Valley, such as the invasion of the Rocks pirates, which is all but certain at this point. Are there devil fruit treasures in God Valley? While there is no confirmation of devil fruits actually being in God Valley, fans can be certain that this is a very worthy prize. This would also tie in very well with the Rocks pirates and their invasion of God Valley. Fans do not know why they attacked this place to begin with. However, if news of devil fruits being present on the island was to somehow get leaked, then it would explain why the Rocks pirates sought out this island and attacked it in the first place. This also means that on this island, many powerful members of the Rocks pirates managed to get their hands on devil fruits and eat them. This would further explain why the Rocks pirates fell on this island in the first place. If all of them had individual goals in mind and simply worked for their own interest, then the unity in the crew would not be there, and the infighting would cause the crew to collapse. This would have allowed the Marines as well as the world government fighters to carve them up easily and take them down slowly, eventually destroying the group completely. Who took the devil fruits of God Valley? The vast majority of the devil fruits present in God Valley would have been taken by the members of the Rocks pirates. For instance, fans know that Kaido ended up eating his devil fruit on this day in God Valley. It was given to him by Big Mom, so one can assume that Big Mom was the one who got her hands on the Uo no Mi model Sairyu. Other Rocks Pirates members that the fans know of include the likes of Shiki. Perhaps he stole his Fua no Mi from this island as well. Whitebeard, the world's strongest man, likely got access to the Gura no Mi on God Valley as well. Fans also know that Kurizumi Higurashi could have been a member of the Rocks Pirates. This could mean that the devil fruit that Orochi wielded, the Hibi no Mi model, Yamada no Orochi, could likely have been stolen by her and taken back to Wano. Perhaps the devil fruit that Marco ate was also secured from God Valley, and it is also possible that the fruits that were eaten by Kuma, as well as Ivankov, were also stolen from this place. Furthermore, given that St. Garling was the champion of God Valley and thus winner of the native hunting games, one can assume that he was also given a powerful devil fruit, and, when taking into consideration that this fruit would have been the one to be consumed by the champion, it could have been the strongest of them all, or, at the very least, one of the strongest. Fans will simply have to sit back and see how the events of God Valley are explored, and how these multiple devil fruit rewards are stolen by the Rocks Pirates and given to various powerful pirates who would later go on to define a generation. And in other news, One Piece, the highest active bounties in the final saga. The final saga of One Piece is well underway, with Egghead Island being the very first arc in the saga. Fans are absolutely ecstatic to see the story continue and major battles to ensue in the world of One Piece. Of course, pirates are more influential than ever before in the One Piece world right now. As such, massive bounties have been issued, and, in the final saga, fans have seen quite a lot of them getting revealed. Some of the biggest bounties that have been issued in the One Piece world are not active any longer, for one reason or another. As such, this list only goes over the highest active known bounties in the One Piece world at the moment. Marco 1.374 billion berries. Known as the Phoenix, Marco is the former 1st Division commander of the Whitebeard Pirates, and also its temporary captain after the death of Whitebeard. Marco is a phenomenal pirate, skilled in the usage of his devil fruit and, at the same time, a great user of hockey as well. Marco, despite being a very peaceful pirate for the vast majority of his life, has a bounty of 1.374 billion berries on his head. He is still a very active player in the final saga. King 1.390 billion berries. The last known survivor of the Lunarian race, Albert, who goes by the name of King, is one of the strongest characters in One Piece. In Wano, he was defeated by Zoro. However, he is still alive and wasn't taken in by Ryukugyu after being defeated. King has a bounty that is still active, and it currently stands at 1.390 billion berries. He will come into play in the story at some point in the future. Boa Hancock 1.659 billion berries. The Pirate Empress, Boa Hancock, had her bounty reevaluated very recently. Despite not engaging in any activities that directly oppose the world government and being rather peaceful, Hancock had a bounty of 1.659 billion berries slapped on her head. She possesses tremendous powers that can beat nearly anyone in the One Piece world. Hancock is one of the most dangerous pirates alive, and her strength is recognized even by the likes of Sengoku. Crocodile 1.965 billion berries. Crocodile is active in One Piece once again, and he will be a major player in the final saga of the story. Currently, Crocodile is a member of the Cross Guild, which he established himself. His bounty stands at 1.965 billion berries, and this figure could go even higher as the final saga is explored more. Kuzan at least 3 billion berries. Kuzan is the 10th ship captain of the Blackbeard Pirates. His bounty has not officially been revealed to the fans. However, it is a known fact that he is a former admiral of the Marines. All the admirals have a bounty of 3 crowns being issued by the Cross Guild, which equates to 3 billion berries. The same should go for Kazan as well. Although this figure could be higher than 3 billion berries, it has to be 3 billion at the very least. Luffy/Law/Kid 3 billion berries. Luffy, Law, and Kid all took part in the War of Wano Country. In this war, they toppled 2 Yonko in Big Mom and Kaido. While Law and Kid collaborated to take down Big Mom, Luffy defeated Kaido all by himself. Strangely enough, they all ended up receiving the same bounty, which is 3 billion berries. Logically, Luffy's bounty should have been much higher than theirs. Buggy 3.189 billion berries. One of the latest emperors of the sea, Buggy is the leader of the Cross Guild and one of the most dangerous people in the entire world. As seen recently, Buggy is now actively aiming for the One Piece. His current bounty stands at 3.189 billion berries, which is absolutely massive. As he gets closer to the One Piece, his bounty could grow even more, and that is something that fans are incredibly excited about. Mihawk 3.590 billion berries. Mihawk is the world's strongest swordsman, and his strength is enough to guarantee a massive bounty being placed on his head. Furthermore, his bounty is inflated even more due to joining hands with the Cross Guild, which can be considered a terrorist organization by the world government, given that it hunts down Marines actively. Mihawk has a bounty of 3.590 billion berries, and it is certainly an amount worthy of a character such as him. Blackbeard 3.996 billion berries. Blackbeard is one of the most dangerous Yonko in One Piece currently, with the power of 2 devil fruits at his aid and a crew that keeps on growing stronger. Blackbeard has spread his influence far and wide. His bounty keeps on increasing, and it was recently raised to 3.996 billion berries. This figure will likely grow even further in the final saga of the story. Shanks 4.0489 billion berries. The highest known active bounty in One Piece currently belongs to Shanks. He has a bounty of 4.0489 billion berries, and this amount is absolutely massive. As an emperor, Shanks is incredibly powerful, and he could even take down Kid and Killer in a single swing of his sword, despite them having a combined bounty of well over 3 billion berries. His strength is overwhelming, and the fact that he has such a high bounty despite being a very peaceful pirate just goes to show that the danger he poses when angered is off the charts. That's a wrap for this video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We'll be back with more amazing videos very soon.